What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Outdoor Talk. I hope you guys are enjoying these podcasts, but I'm back again. Jared Tuck, if you don't know me, link down below. I'm here along with
Hunter Collins and Elliott.
Wait, why would you say Hunter first? You're not Hunter.
I do a lot of review videos.
I'm Hunter Collins.
No, you're not.
I edit.
No.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
No.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, man.
Hey, we have no clue because we can't see Jared, so.
Well, if you guys are wondering how this works, like, I'm talking to a camera. Of course, I'm not with them. You can tell that. But we have each other on, like, a group FaceTime right now, and that's why we're wearing headphones, is because we're, like, on a three-way FaceTime, and I can hear them, and they can hear me. So, yeah, and then we're just recording by camera, and that's how we're putting this all together. But it's been working so far. You guys liking it? Let us know down in the comments section below. We've got a total of 4 views.
It depends which one you look at. One of them has like 70.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
the one I wasn't on.
Yeah, I paid for those views.
Well, tough. Well, guys, we were supposed to have a topic for today's video, and that topic was going to be our top 5 hunting items or hunting gear that we recommend, and we were each going to compile a list. Like, that was our one job. Each of us had one job, one piece of homework for Outdoor Talk, but one of us can't read a text message or comprehend a text message, so he forgot to do his homework. Like he has been for the past couple of years.
He must have cared.
And
Dang. Jared, that's rough.
See, I thought it said to, like, I skimmed over it, and I could have swore it said.
Skimmed over it. See?
It's 4 words. What do you mean you skimmed over
It
it?
was more than, like, we can count it right now. It
Over
wasn't 4 words. And I thought you said that was the topic, and then you told us to write down other topics.
What was the topic?
The things to bring hunting was your topic, and you wanted Jared and I to have topics because we can't talk about one topic for 40 minutes. I mean, we can.
I don't want to talk
Yeah, we
about
can.
any topic for 40 minutes. We should be having these suckers should be 20 to 30 minutes.
20
tops.
minutes.
I think
20
that should
minutes
be
long.
2 hours.
We're 2 minutes and 40 seconds into it right now.
Jared, how long a podcast do you like, Jared?
I mean, well, this is like a video cast, so the way YouTube works right now is like you can't pull up YouTube on your phone and just listen to it. You have to like watch the video and be on the app. So if people are watching it, I think they need to be shorter. But if people are just
if you think
listening
about
to it,
how long's Rhett and Link? They're like 10-minute videos, and they're just podcast-esque stuff.
No, it's more like videos.
Okay. Let's get into our podcast now. All right, guys. All right. Hunter, can you come up with 5 items on the spot?
No, because I think that's a dumb topic. Bring your gun.
You think it's
Bring
a
your
dumb
weapon.
topic?
Bring your weapon and dress warm.
There
I
you go.
mean, you need a knife, but like.
Okay, you actually knocked out 3 of my things already.
Like, I mean, what else? I mean, you can get really specific about it, but if we're talking just in general, what do you need? Like, what would I take if I could only take 5 things?
Let's hear it.
Warm pants, warm jacket,
Warm
gun,
pants, warm jacket,
knife,
gun.
and ammo. That's what I would bring.
I wouldn't bring ammo. I just beat the deer.
Just jump out of the tree, stand on top of it.
Well, Hunter just shamed the topic, so
What was yours, Jared?
I guess we have no topic.
Elliott's got his on like a notepad over here.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
you got yours on a
He's got them in
notepad,
different
Elliott?
fonts and everything.
No.
He's got descriptions for them.
So,
No, mine was like location, quality clothes, good rifle. I was going to elaborate, of course, and send away.
Wait, location?
Yeah, you have to have good location to hunt.
You can't bring
See?
a location with you though.
I know, but I didn't know we were talking about gear. When Jared called me, I thought we were talking about like top 5 important things to hunt.
we all misunderstand. Communication with your hunting buddies is number 1 on my list.
Yeah, we do need some more of that.
But no, I mean, I put a knife on mine because, like, of course, you're going to need a knife, something versatile, like cut rope and that type of stuff, and maybe, like, use it to gut a deer if you kill a deer. Second on my list was a backpack to put everything in. Third on my list...
to put his other 2 items in.
Third on my list was a gun, like a 308 rifle, I would say. It's probably like... I'd say like a 308 rifle would be like my choice if I was to only have like one gun for deer hunting. And then, Hunter, my fourth item was a nice warm camo jacket.
It ain't need to be camo, it just needs to be warm.
Yeah.
And then the fifth item, I bet you guys wouldn't think of it, but it's
probably food.
It's it's very essential in my opinion if you're gonna go deer hunting. No, not your phone. I don't think you need a phone.
We're gonna guess it.
I think this
is something Jared takes that's completely stupid.
Fishing lures.
Yeah. Line. Fishing line.
What?
Law school books to study.
Wait.
Was it law school books? Is that the fifth thing?
No.
Highlighters.
What's something you need for deer hunting? Like, one thing that you need. If you kill a deer, you have to have it, or else you're just like, you got a mess on your hands. Like, you're looking for something.
If you say
bad
plastic gloves,
I know
this podcast is over.
I know he was going to say plastic gloves. I'm going.
No. It has nothing to do with gloves. Guys, think about it. Alright, let's just go through this podcast and I want to see if you guys can think about it before the end of it.
You said it's after you kill the deer?
Yeah, did you hear him?
Yeah.
It's like a trash bag or something stupid.
No. You kill a deer, so you have a dead deer. Now, if you don't have one of these...
He doesn't hit the gym like we do, so he's going to say a rope to drag it out.
Yeah, he's going to say something retarded like that. Oh, I didn't say
guys,
that. He's going to say something stupid like that.
Y'all aren't thinking, but it's alright. Anyway, Hunter, what's your topic for today's podcast? Well, I'll let you guys know at the end of the podcast if you're curious what it is.
Well, I had a different topic, but since that topic was a little bit shot, let's change it up a little bit. So,
alright, let's hear it.
Let's say you're stranded, right?
Stranded?
Like, not like a desert island, but like you're out in Montana or somewhere, and you can have 2 things. What are you gonna bring? Like, to hunt wise, obviously you can't say like food and water.
Are you saying like survival items, or are you talking about
to hunt with?
Just hunting?
Right. More or less hunting.
I'm gonna bring that tool we all picked up in Gatlinburg, and then I'm
What
gonna.
tool?
Wait, what? Inside joke, guys. Don't worry about it. Alright, why is this so funny?
I told you guys it would be worth just the jokes we can make from it.
Alright, I say... Ooh, gosh, that's hard, Hunter. What would yours be?
A silencer.
A silencer. That's stupid.
I would definitely bring a gun. Like...
Yeah.
And when you say gun, ammo's implied. Let's just assume that.
Okay.
One's not gun, one's not ammo.
I'd bring
a gun.
How much ammo you get?
It's kind of like a dumb question.
I'd bring 5 boxes.
Like you need certain stuff to go hunting. Like
I would just get like a 22. Honestly, just something small, compact, something you could.
A little bit bigger than that. I'd probably bring like a 223.
he said I would probably just get something just a little bit bigger. He would probably just bring his 300 Win Mag and it'd be good.
Hey, you're in Montana or whatever. You can kill like, I don't know. Does Montana have grizzly bears?
Moose.
They do. Yeah.
Moose?
They have like they have moose. They have white-tailed deer. They have
like mule deer and that. But
they have those. What are they called? They have 2 antlers.
Red stag, kudu.
No.
Antelope.
No. They don't have antelope.
Antelope have 2 horns, antlers. Whatever
do they
the
have?
difference is. Yeah.
Wait, do they have antelope?
Google it. I know you got your laptop.
There's antelope somewhere in the United States. That's like an actual thing.
In the United States?
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
It's.
I have no clue what they're talking about, guys.
Wait, you know what I'm talking about?
This is the fun part of the podcast where they just start Googling
Not mule
stuff.
deer. Yeah, Google, man. Google.
But I don't know. It's just kind of like a skewed topic because if you're talking about what you need to bring hunting, like there's obviously a few things you have to have. Oh yeah, Wyoming has antelope, Jared.
Huh?
Wyoming has antelope.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Montana.
Well,
Well,
that's
but-
close. That's close.
I believe it's called the pronghorn. They're in the antelope family, but they kill those in Montana.
Jared, I'm gonna send you something.
Yeah, look at this screenshot we're about to send you. So when you were thinking this question, Elliott, what were you thinking? Like the top 5 most important things to know about hunting? Or like the key things to remember?
Kill a deer, I guess.
So you
I
weren't
was
thinking
gonna
just
be-
like items you need to bring.
I was
hunting.
gonna be like, you need to have a good location. That's one of our biggest problems. How are you?
Yeah, having a good location is pretty key.
Like-
but
Get on top of a ridge somewhere where you have good lines of sight and can see, and you need to time it good. You need to go in early. You need to be quiet. You need to make sure that you get there before the deer start moving at dawn.
Maybe. Is that not
Guys.
opinionated?
It is opinionated, but
What's your take on that? Do you think you should
My
always be
take-
there? Like early?
yeah, I think usually the vast majority of situations early is good.
What do you think, Jared? Like, could you get in the stand before dark? I mean, before light?
I mean, if you can, definitely. But like, okay, so okay. I think this applies to fishing and hunting. You definitely want to get there as early as you possibly can, because that's going to like increase your odds of, catching a fish or killing a deer. But just because it's later in the day doesn't mean you shouldn't go. So if it's 9 a.m. and you're like, crap, I forgot to get out of the bed to go hunting this morning, I think you can still go hunting and kill a deer. I've seen plenty of deer in the middle of the day. Now, should you go hunt the middle of a field during the middle of the day? Probably not. But if you're like up in the woods somewhere, you can jump up a deer easily. Big deer too.
Yeah, because I know Dad was talking to me one time, and he was saying something about, like, a lot of people have told him, like, swear up and down that you should never go in early. Like, they swear up and down they've jumped more deer up in the dark, like, walking in, like, just heard them get up and run, than they have just going in at, like, 7 o'clock, slowly walking in, just take 10, 20 steps, stop, look around. Because then if you see something, you can kill it.
Yeah.
If it's 5 a.m. and you scare it out, it's out.
Or if it's 7 a.m. and you're scared out, it's out.
But the whole point at 7 a.m. is you don't scare it out.
It's already gone.
Well,
It's already gone.
honestly, if I were to get in...
Why would it still be there? If you're going in at 7 for it to not be there, then it's already out.
Deer move.
Well, yeah.
If you scare them out of an area, they might not come back.
Honestly,
I don't think that matters. I've had deer circle around on me before. They've circled around. When we were chasing them through that field, they circled around. Deer are stupid.
it happens. They do that. But if I was to get in the stand at, really early in the morning and when it was still dark and I scared off a bunch of deer, I'm probably not going to sit there and hunt that spot. Because,
last week,
I feel like it kills your odds, for
last
sure.
weekend we scared off those 3 does.
But I don't think you can count last, like...
Why not?
See, I wouldn't do that.
There's no reason to not count last weekend.
Okay.
So
we can say then, a place where the deer are tamed, it doesn't matter.
They're not tamed. They were spooked by us just standing up. Were they not?
No, those deer are tamed.
Were they not spooked by us standing up?
Doesn't matter.
They're not tamed.
They come back to that area no matter what happens, though.
Well, most deer do that.
Not if something scares them, they're not used to that in the middle of the woods, in the middle of Miller's Creek.
They weren't used to that.
They're
we
used to zane.
stood up and they took off.
I completely disagree with you.
That's fine. You can do that.
I don't think that
Well-
that matters. Like you know, they're more prone to come back in that area than they would be in Miller's Creek. Do you not
Yeah.
think so?
I'm glad
But
you are
the
just.
same deer we scared off weren't the same deer that
Right.
we shot. So it still defeats the point of if you scare it off, you have no chance of getting a deer.
No, I
I
agree
don't
with
say.
that.
I don't think you have no chance if you scare. If you get in the stand early and you scare a bunch of deer off, I don't think you have no chance. I mean, if you wait long enough, you are definitely going to have a chance. But you're not going to have a chance for a while. I wouldn't say that they're going to. I mean, they're not just going to run right back to you like idiots. I mean, that's not going to happen most of the time.
Right. That's what I think too. But I still think you should get in the stand early. I was just
Oh.
Like I know people have said that.
Absolutely.
So I just wonder what you guys would think.
But I can see that too, though. I mean, if you're constantly like, if you go to your stand, like you have this spot picked out, and you're like, I'm checking my game cameras. I have this big deer that's coming through this same spot every single day at this time, and you're getting in the stand early, and you're scaring them off every time you go to the stand. Well, then you need to change something up. Like you need to wait longer. Then, like monitor the times the deer are coming in, and then accommodate to that. But like, usually I think you're the most, like you're gonna do the best if you get in there early.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the best thing you can do that you can help.
But guys, guess what? So I was coming home this afternoon or this evening, and it's dark, and just coming right back home to my apartment, and I always look for deer, and so it's like lighted. It's like pretty lighted too. Like there's light poles pretty much everywhere, right near where I always see these deer. And I looked over there earlier, and I rolled down my window, and I was like, oh, there's a deer. But it was like completely like pitch dark pretty much. But besides like the light coming from the light poles. And I look up there, I was like, oh, he's got a rack. 8-pointer just standing there with like a massive, like wide rack. I'm like, what the heck? Nobody ever hunts in Williamsburg. There are deer everywhere down here.
And that the lunkers, he'll come to your city and kill your deer.
Yeah,
Was
no,
it hand
for real.
sanitizer
Hand sanitizer.
your thing?
What? Wait, what'd you say?
The last thing you said you needed.
Oh, hand sanitizer. Or water.
Or water. I was going to say a water hose because that's something I feel like Jared would say. He's going to bring a water hose with him.
A water hose hunting?
A bottle of water.
Guys, comment down below what your favorite water hose is to bring. What your favorite brand is that you bring hunting.
feel like
What water hose you
It
bring.
wouldn't surprise me if Jared just pulled out a water hose.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna tote a water hose.
Tell me
on
you
top
couldn't
of a
see him
mountain.
pulling out a water hose to wash out his deer.
How are you gonna? What are you gonna hook it up to? You gonna take a bottle of water and pour it down the hose and what?
What else could it be?
Guys, I mean, the listeners and you guys have to wait till the end of this episode to figure out what it is. So, anyway, Hunter, what would your 2 items be if you're stuck in Montana besides it can't be a gun or a knife?
Do I already have those things?
Yeah, oh yeah, you already got the gun and the knife. You're good.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky. You can kill an animal. You can make beef jerky. Go kill somebody's
ain't
cow.
got-
Wait, are we
dehydrated
talking
right there.
about for hunting purposes?
No, we're talking about for whatever.
Just for
Well, if I'm surviving, I want something to start a fire with.
You got
Suck
a
it.
knife and a gun. You ever
It's
see
like-
Bear Grylls take apart the bullet and he's like
It's like-
digging in it and then he pops it open, he pours the gunpowder out and he's like, this is how you do it.
Yeah, but if I get 2 things, I would just bring a lighter.
It's like you get 2 things. Okay, first I would have a modular home, and then I would have,
First I'd have a satellite phone and then
an RV.
A full wheeler.
I'd rather have like a dune buggy or something.
Yeah, that's true. Side by side, something like that.
It's a good old side by side.
I'd have like an elk's
Jeez.
call. Or like a moose's call.
A moose's?
A misazu's call.
I got meese calls.
That's what I mean, if I got a gun and a knife, then you're right. This is where I'd want the backpack.
I'd want some smacking hunting boots.
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
A good pair
Dude.
of tennis shoes and a backpack.
Could you imagine being barefoot trying to chase after a deer?
So am I naked? Do I need clothes? Like, you
I
gotta
don't
add
know.
more limitations to this.
Anita Cabela's there.
Welp. Oof.
Okay,
Oof. Podcast died down
what
quick.
was the next thing, Elliot? That you had that wasn't what Jared and I were thinking.
The guy who can't read a text message is like throwing the
Mine was-
podcast topics off on
Mine
us.
was like it's a quality location, and then I had quality clothes, and then I had.
What do you mean by quality clothes?
Not surplus army gear.
So you mean like
So I mean,
expensive?
no,
looks
I don't
good?
mean expensive. Expensive's that's overrated. Just stuff that'll keep you warm and that won't hinder movement. That's my biggest problem. Is most of my stuff that keeps me warm, I can't really move in it, or not move how I want to move in it. So
And don't get a noisy jacket.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
that's another thing. Do you want to get stuff that's soft when it crinkles? So you gotta think about good clothing. I think that's pretty important. And like you want to be able to, you're gonna be cold, but you want to be sensibly cold. You don't want to be freezing. So base layer, go to Royal King, spend $10 and get you a base layer.
Ollie's has them for $7.
Did you buy me some?
No,
Did you even snap me and let me know?
no.
Oh, okay.
Get you a pair of socks. You need those.
Yeah, good pair of hunting socks.
That's it. Just put like 5 pairs of normal socks on.
Oh,
and say
No,
that.
don't. No. Bad
Oh.
idea. Okay. Hot take. That is an awful idea.
Oh,
If you put 4 pairs of socks on, you just get sweaty and you get 30 times more colder than if you were to wear 1 pair of socks.
See, I feel like when I wear multiple pairs of socks, it compresses the
Yeah.
sock on my foot, and it just
Then you sweat.
yeah. So I feel like one good pair of like hunting
Yes.
socks.
1.
Well, then-
No double
then
layer
go ahead,
sock
all you
crap.
rich guys. You just
For wearing one pair, my hunting socks probably came from Ollie's. Stephen Delp bought me these hunting socks.
You know the hunting socks are more expensive at Ollie's than the thermal base layer, pants, and shirt combined.
Probably all.
They're like $7 to $12 for
What?
hunting socks. You can buy a whole outfit
I think that's what mine
for
was.
$7.
They were
Makes
like
no
$7
sense.
for my hunting socks.
Just a few pairs of normal socks, guys. Trust me.
You also have like thermal insulated boots, so you have a higher
Insulation grain.
you have a
gram,
higher
or
grain
whatever.
on than mine do.
Whatever the G stands
Mine's
for.
like 800, and yours is like 12.
Yeah. Get you a good pair of boots.
So, alright, I have another question for you all. You have somebody comes up to you and they're like, I've never hunted before, but I want to get into hunting. They just tell you that. What is one piece of advice
Don't.
that you would give that person regarding deer hunting, and specifically deer hunting?
Visit your local pawn shop. That'd be
Why?
Because anywhere else is too pawn shops are crazy expensive.
No, don't look for a gun. Find somebody that has one and tell them to take you hunting.
Yeah. There you go.
Don't think about buying anything at all. Like, just find somebody that hunts that you know. Just ask them to go.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it this way too. I mean, yeah, we say that, but
Some
people
don't have that. Some people
People-
don't know people that hunt.
Yeah. We say that, but like, that's not where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is like people want to start a hobby a lot of times because they want to spend money. Like they want to buy hunting gear and stuff like that. So like, say financial issues aren't a problem. What is one thing, just general advice? It could be like, you should get this, or it could just be general advice in hunting in general.
All right. So if somebody came up to me and was like, "Hey, I want to get into hunting. What should I do?"
You have one piece of advice to give them.
I'd tell them, if all budget things were aside, I'd tell them to not skimp on getting a good rifle and good ammo. I think that's what I would tell them. Like, to just start, to like not buy a cheap gun to start out with, because a cheap gun won't always be the best.
I disagree with Elliott. Actually, I don't disagree. I like his advice, but like my advice I think it would still be the same. Like what you said about the budget I would tell them to go hunting. Like find somebody.
No, we want to boost gun sales.
Boost gun sales. Okay, my piece of advice would be to be patient. Just no matter what, like just stick with it.
Can you believe he just said
I think that
Hold on
He
a
is the
second.
most
Just time
impatient
out.
person in the entire world.
exactly. You learn from your mistakes, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You hadn't.
But if you're patient, you will kill a big deer eventually.
30 years down the road.
Yeah, I mean, it takes people that long sometimes. I mean, and it'll be worth it once you do.
Yeah. Okay. So being patient is a good one. So Hunter said to borrow stuff. I
No,
said go
I
buy
said
a
to
nice
go
gun, and Jared
with
said be
somebody.
patient. Okay.
Buy a nice gun.
Watch YouTube videos. Watch YouTube videos on hunting
Yeah.
to make sure it's really what you want to
Yeah.
do. Actually, don't. Every YouTube video on hunting is false impressions of hunting unless you go watch mine, and then they're real impressions of hunting. No luck. It's cold, and we just stand there. Is that right, Hunter?
Those videos you see where they just have like 12 different 30 pointers combined, and it's like, that deer's only 3.5. We don't want to kill it till it's at least 5 years, 12 months, and 3.5 weeks old. And it's got to have at least 3 kids, and you can tell those 3 are its baby does because that one's got grandbabies, and the spots on it fell off at the same time that one would have been reproducing.
Yeah. And he only has 4 drop tines.
Yeah.
6.
Oh look, here he comes! He's right in behind him. Look, he's in the stand. He's gonna stab him with the knife. Clean shot. Good hunt. I've been after this one for a while.
I'll name him something like, his name's Lockjaw.
Oh, that's
That's because he always ate from that apple tree. I've had him on film for 12 years. I've been chasing.
We finally got him down.
12 years.
and they can put that video out every day for like ever. Do not believe it.
Wow.
It's fake.
It's not fake. They definitely do that.
It's real, but
Well, yeah, it's just real.
Realistic.
Yeah, don't expect that. Hey, maybe I'll change mine. Instead of telling them to go hunting, just be like,
Watch YouTube.
don't expect anything good to happen.
For the
It's
first
going to be
30
terrible and
times.
boring.
Bring a good charged iPhone. Make sure you have unlimited data and some headphones.
wow.
uh,
Well, guys.
Wait, Jared,
Yeah.
what? Tell us what it is.
was it like a portable battery jumper because you accidentally left the lights on in your truck, and when you drag the deer back, you can't get in the truck?
You guys are
He did
crazy.
that one time. You remember when he did that? He
I
left the
thought
lights
it
on.
was fishing.
It was fishing, but he left the lights on, and the truck was locked, and he couldn't get in it because the key didn't work in the truck.
Yeah,
It was
I
a-
remember. I remember old JTG doing that.
My last item was a truck in general. If you don't have a truck, then you're... What are you going to do? Like,
God.
Don't forget to bring yourself, Elliott.
I'm serious though.
Don't leave your hands at home.
Don't put dead animals in your SUV.
Now hold on a minute. Tom Hager bought a Jeep Wrangler and it was yellow and he hauled deer in it all the time. So
Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. I just
put it in a tarp.
Yeah, wrap it up. Put it in a trash bag.
Like, what's the matter? I mean, if you leave it in there, you got a point. If you take it right back out.
Ugh. Yeah.
And you can also buy one of those little hitch things that goes on every single vehicle. You know, it's like 2 foot by 4 foot.
Yeah, you could do that.
Shove it on the back. So you probably want to take its horns off if you're lucky enough to have horns, so it doesn't like scratch you. Yeah. Anyway,
A truck.
he said a truck.
I think a truck's important because, like,
That
especially
was like implied though. That you had a vehicle to get there.
I've seen so many, dude. There's so many people. How many times have you saw a deer in someone's trunk?
I saw.
Never.
No, I saw one. Stephanie.
You've never seen anybody do that?
Stephanie and I saw somebody at Walmart the other day. They had a deer in the back of their SUV. You know how you can see through the back windows of SUVs, like they're long.
Yeah. And I've seen them on top too.
I haven't seen them on top now.
Yes, man. I've seen them going down the interstate in the trunk.
How do you see them if they're in the trunk?
Because they gotta have the trunk open.
Why would you not shut the trunk?
I guess because it wouldn't fit.
Monster, Hunter.
Or maybe because they want to show it off. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. But yeah, either get a truck or more affordable option. Get one of those things to go in the back. I didn't even think about that. But
Hunt behind your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll work. Yeah, hunt behind a meat processing shop. There you go.
Hunt in a fenced deer farm.
Just don't use a bicycle. You're gonna have a hard time getting it back. Well, guys, I think that pretty much wraps up this episode of Outdoor Talk. If you guys enjoyed the podcast, please leave us a comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already. I mean, you guys are gonna see some dope content coming in the future.
Eventually
on this channel.
We're getting there.
It's eventually gonna be.
We're baking cookies soon.
Crap.
Baking cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
too bad you're not here.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're in law school. You got it so hard. I call you 17 times a day, but I have to do so much homework.
Oh, don't be mean to Jared. Well, I like hearing from Jared.
Alright, guys. This is gonna do it. That's it.
Alright. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Jared, shut up. And
Catch you
we'll
later.
see y'all next time. And remember, take someone outdoors.